welcome to Plaid Craft TV. I'm Cathie, Filian.
And I'm Steve Piacenza.
And today we're joined by the fabulously talented Stephanie Girard.
How are you, Stephanie?
I'm great, how are you?
I'm doing good.
I'm glad you're here.
Now, you might know Stephanie from the blog Craft Site, or you might recognize her from her great book, Sweater Surgery.
Stephanie's whipped up some recycled sweater flowers that are really going to make our wind chime sing.
I'm excited to get started on this.
Me too.
Let's do it. Well, Stephanie, I think this birdhouse wind chime would look great in your yard.
You bet, with all those colors.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have fun making this together. So what we did was we started off with a plain wood birdhouse, and we added folk art paint to it on the roof, on the body of the birdhouse, and down here on the platform. We also used decorative paper and Mod Podge to apply these flowers and paper up here on the top, and also on the handles of our shovels here. Stephanie's here, and she is the sweater queen, and she felted right here this flower that we added right on top, and we're gonna show you all this right now. So why don't we get started here?
Great.
Let's lay this down. So what we have first is just a plain old wood birdhouse, just like this. And we added our outdoor paint, our engine red, our pretty pink down here, and our lime green on the bottom. We also added some decorative painting right in here for stems, and we're gonna add some flowers with some Mod Podge. So Stephanie, why don't you take over and show a little bit of Mod Podging on the roof and some flowers?
I'd love to.
And we'll bring this birdhouse to life.
Definitely, a great little detail. Now this is one of those great scrapbook papers. It's got two-sided, it's wonderful to work with. This outdoor Mod Podge is great to work with. It goes on super thick, but you want to do a pretty thin coat, nice and even, working in nice smooth strokes.
And what's great about this Mod Podge, it's super durable, and it is for outdoors. So you can, once you finish it and let it dry, stick anything outside and it really withstands and holds up.
Definitely. So now I've got a nice good thin coat, no big chunkies or anything under there. And I'm gonna pop this on up. I think it's gonna fit this way. That way I get a nice little red framed border. Give it a good smudge down. Make sure there's no bubbles or wrinkles or anything. And this is a nice thick paper, so it's going on really great. Then I'm going to add a second coat. And again, nice and thin. Make sure I get all the little spots working from one side to the other.
And what we love about Mod Podge, it becomes a glue and a sealer. So right now you're sealing it to protect it.
Definitely, and I'm sure that this outdoor stuff works great.
Yeah, now how long have you been using Mod Podge? Because I know I've been using it for years and years.
I mean, I've been crafty since I was a kid, so It's been around. It's a staple in my house. So this works great with these really nice big squares, but it also works great with little bits of cutouts, which is exactly what I have here. These little paper flowers, again,
very nice,
punched out of paper. And we're going to add those to the front with those stems you added.
Yes.
Super. So we'll add a little bit. Again, a nice smooth coat that I'm working with here.
And what I love about Mod Podge also is you can put it on a big surface and then add little details to it because it dries completely clear. So it goes on a little bit foggy, and of course that's going to dry clear and you're not even going to be able to tell where the Mod Podge was placed down.
Definitely. And the great thing about these papers is you can work around a corner. And I can pop this down and then just give it a little fold.
There you go.
So you can see it. And then, again, I'm going to apply my second coat to seal that guy down.
Right on top of it.
Yep. Super. A little bit for this guy. I've just finished a nice single coat here. I'm going to let that sit for about 30 minutes, and then I can apply a second coat just in case I missed any spots.
Fantastic. And you want to let this cure for about 72 hours total. Now what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to do the handles here, and this is really simple. We got these at the dollar store, and they came with these foam grips, and all you have to do is cut these off. This is what I love about Mod Podge. You can Mod Podge on top of anything.
And I like the fact that they coordinate, but they're not identical papers. These are a really nice stripe, and this has got a fun print going on.
Exactly, and that's why we kind of did it, because, you know, this kind of didn't work with the papers that we were using, so we're actually using the papers themselves. Same concept, we cut them to fit, and we just wrap them around, Mod Podged right on top, and as you can see here, they complement the birdhouse, and we love that. So then you're going to let all that dry for about 30 minutes. Once that's completely dry, we get to seal it with the outdoor gloss sealant. And we love this stuff because it adds as a protector and it gives it this beautiful, beautiful gloss shine. Once that's done, we added our eyelets on each corner of the bottom of our birdhouse. We added a little fishing line and we attached our shovels, and this is what's gonna give it that really nice cling, cling, cling when the wind blows. But what I'm really excited is about what you brought here, and these are your felt flowers. Why don't you show us a little bit about this?
Okay, these are made from a couple of old recycled wool felted sweaters. I just ran through the washer and dryer.
Right.
I die cut them using a Sizzix die cutter, although you can totally freeform it with a pair of scissors, anything will work.
Okay.
They're just assembled with 3 layers, a cute little button, a shank button works great. You can use ones with holes, and just a bit of floral wire, keeping in our floral themes. This little flower, all we're gonna do is pop that on with a little bit of hot glue. Super easy. Little swoosh there, technical term.
Right.
And we thought it looked nice, just juxtaposed against the little paper flowers hanging off the roof.
Well, I think your felt flower is a great embellishment to our birdhouse.
Thank you.
Let's take a look. Wow, I think it looks great.
And sounds great.
You're right. So for full instructions on our birdhouse, go to plaidonline.com, and don't forget to check out our bonus project, our bird-themed flower pot. Thanks for joining us. See you later.
Bye.
And thank you, Stephanie, for coming.
Thanks, Steve.